Hey there, gorgeous. How are you? Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. We're checking in for your energies, sun, moon, and rising. Let's see what is going down for you, Pisces, or let's say what's going up. And yeah, let's have some fun with it and check in for the weekend energies. All right. Just remember, this is a timeless one. So just take in what you feel most connected to and relates to your story. At the end of the day, my goal is to just get you some guidance and insights into where you're at and how to support your journey. All right. Appreciate you always being here. I love connecting with you and those that are part of the Soul Collective. If that's something that you're interested in, which is about your own journey, your own growth, you're welcome to join us. It is the second link below. I'll send you details on how to access it. There is no cost to join. We do energy updates in there. I share a few other things as well that, yeah, just to help you along the way. All right. So first up, the main energies. Let me just bring this over here. Okay. So we've got rest and rejuvenation, patience energy, sixth chakra, adjacent possibilities, magician and the mirror, and then a storm warning. This is an interesting one, okay? Because it just seems with this energy right now, I can see there's something that you may want to take a bit of time out from. But at the same time, it's like you just want it done or want it to progress. There could be some situation that you've kind of either withdrawn from, or there's been, like I said, some pause, some rest, or maybe that's just what you're needing. I feel like Spirit's supporting you here just to take a bit of a breather in terms of whatever this situation is that you're, either working towards or looking at what this next step is. In addition to the sixth chakra energy, this is the third eye, which is related to kind of what you're forecasting, what you're putting out there. I feel like that's kind of the meditative space as well. I'm just trying to connect into the third eye right now just to see like what that is, what you may need to know. Yeah, so it seems right now what I'm actually seeing is like triangles, like trying to put out, it's like you're putting out a signal right now. You may not realize it, but that's kind of what is happening. You're putting out a signal right now, which I think is really, really cool. Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Whatever that you're doing right now is supportive. I just want to let you know that. You're going to know what isn't supportive if you get honest with yourself. But there's something that you're doing for you and for your future that is very, very supportive. It could be, again, like your visions. Maybe you are meditating. Maybe you're doing a bit more spiritual work for self-care. But you're leveling up with your frequency, which is putting something out there so you can receive and return. And well, I guess law of attraction is kind of how that rolls, but and your frequency. So what you may not be realizing is by doing that, there's things that are happening, okay, in support of this. And with this adjacent possibilities, it's like you've got a few opportunities that are available to you right now, but something seems to be coming in a little bit of a different fashion than maybe you anticipate. It may look different. There's something. I mean, I just look at this. I'm like, there's something in terms of the height. There's something in terms of like what you think might be a straight road. There's going to be potential tests here, but the tests are going to be you staying true to you and congruent to you. It's okay to explore, have a peek in, ask some questions, but I think it's going to become clear that when you go somewhere and you go on this door that you may not normally go in, and that door can represent many different things, people, places, it's like when you're there and you start having those conversations, you just may naturally feel led just to do something. And what's going to be really special about this, if you haven't been there already, is that whatever that you're doing, I feel like it's just going to come easy to you. And what I mean is, because this situation isn't intimidating, this situation, it's just like you have this freedom about yourself that there's no pressure. Because for some put it this way. It's like through these other doors, you're looking for something particular, but it's like you're going to come into something that you're not going to, it doesn't look, I keep hearing this, it doesn't look or feel like or represent initially what you have potentially envisioned, but at the same time, you're calling something in. I just think it's going to look different. And what's really powerful about this is it's just when you get there, because it doesn't look like, or you don't think it's the thing that you want, or it doesn't maybe represent visually what you had in your mind, it has everything inside it that you need or have been seeking or desiring. So there's actually something special about it. But yeah, I think it's really cool because you're not going to care, which creates no resistance, if that makes sense. And exactly, Magician in the Mirror, you've got now this something that's really working for you here, that you're manifesting, that whatever you're putting out, like I said, is reflecting back. It just may not look like the thing that you're expecting or showing up the way that you're anticipating, because you might have a certain way that you do things, a certain, I don't know what that's about, but it's something different than you anticipate, but you're manifesting it at the same time. And then in addition, we've got the storm warning. So this is kind of like a change in the environment. But you're getting like, I want you to remember this is a storm warning. So, it's kind of like when the Weather Channel or the Weather Zone or whatever app that you have, the weather app, it lets you know, there's a lightning strike or there's a potential storm coming. And a lot of the times we're not paying attention to those things because we're not expecting it to be really that bad. Do you know what I mean? You just know that, okay, if there's a storm or if you're expecting some hail or something, you might put the car inside, or you might go and delay your trip a little bit, or, there's usually some precaution that you can take to support yourself if you're expecting something really bad. But usually you get a notification, or you witness something that lets you know that there's a potential storm coming, a dark cloud. So there's something here to pay attention to, where there may be an environment that, you just need to perhaps prepare for or just be aware of. But I think it's important not to react, but just to like kind of look at it and just act accordingly to support whatever that is. So I'm not too concerned about it. I think you're going to be pretty aware when this kind of presents itself, but we'll dive in. Let's have a peek. So rest and rejuvenate. 6 of Wands. Yeah, this is wanting to be, wow, okay. This is wanting to be, valued, or you're being valued right now for whatever steps that you're taken. Maybe this has been part of your healing journey, and a part of that you're just, firing up right now into a new energy, which is really cool. You've also got the King of Swords, the Hermit, the Four of Pentacles energy. Just give me a sec. Yeah, so there's something here about this energy that's helping you get clear and just maybe understand things in a little different way. I do feel like something's being expressed to you right now. It could be, a part of you that recognizes where you feel most connected, where you feel most supported, where you feel most recognized and appreciated. This could be coming clearer for you. Again, I'm getting some like new insights, I think, about yourself. And also with this Hermit energy, like kind of the next step that you want to take, but you've taken a bit of time out to understand or learn this about yourself. I do feel like you're coming out in a bit of a new force, a new energy, knowing who you are, because I think that's actually quite wonderful when you know that where you want to be and where you feel most connected is when you're sitting in this 6 of Wands energy, right? It's kind of like, I am doing the right thing. I know this is where I'm meant to be. I'm feeling good where I'm heading, where I'm leading, where I'm going to next. It doesn't mean it's going to be an easy road because you've had some, competition or conflict or, something along the way. But also with this 4 of Pentacles, it seems that amongst this, there's also this aspect of knowing what you need to build upon and being okay to let go and keep working and trusting in this process. You know, maybe things are a little bit tighter right now, or you're being a bit more mindful of where you put your time, your energy, your resources, your finances, but there's actually something that you're building upon too, it seems. It just comes in a little bit of I'm just seeing like a staircase. So we've got the Hierophant energy and the Nine of Wands. So with this patient energy, this could be something that you're battling in a relationship dynamic. I don't know. For some of you, it could be your own identity, where you sit, where you fit, where you're meant to be. For some of you, this could be a marriage. You're feeling right now, maybe you have to protect yourself, or a commitment for some of you. Let's just get one more. Patience is kind of like the Temperance energy. Yeah. Let's get one more on this Three of Swords. One more on this Three of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Eight of Pentacles. This is interesting because I'm getting more of a sense with this energy that you're also, wherever you've been or whatever you're doing, it seems like you've been in a state for a period of time where you've been kind of working on yourself. This Rest and Rejuvenate is more about taking care of yourself, is the energy that I'm getting. But this could be after you've dealt with something heavy in a relationship, or you've gone, you know, it could be, yeah, you might call it a dark night of the soul energy, but I feel like, yeah, that could be right for some of you. I know some of you have been sharing that of late, but I'm taking this like there has been a connection, a commitment, or a path on your journey spiritually that you've been either battling with. Some of you, it could, you know, be your own identity. Like now, if you've come out of a relationship or you're starting new or starting afresh, like, who am I? Like, what am I meant to be doing? Like, this could be like your purpose driven aspects, but it seems like there's something here that is weighing on you around someone's work potentially, or something that they wanted to do. This could, I mean, obviously I'm talking to you, but, you know, I don't know if this is around work or someone's effort. It just seems like someone's been working on potentially something else, but they could be a bit in survival mode. This could be you. But it's like someone's trying to find their path or journey on like where they're meant to be is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's just get a little bit more on this Eight of Pentacles. And then we've got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so I mean, I'm taking this, guys, like, things are changing, you know, things are changing for the betterment. But you know, you've got to go through your own journey, your own experiences, your own cycles, understand what keeps you alive, you know, in a sense of like, I know that we can hurt sometimes or be disappointed about someone's actions, or we think about, you know, someone's behaviors and how they're treating us, whatever that may be. It could be too, like, we really want to get connected to our purpose and the work that we're meant to be doing. Like, I feel like there's something that you're trying to understand or learn for yourself on just knowing exactly what you need to be or who you need to be with or where you should be going. It's like you're looking for some guidance or some sign, and there's just a little bit of weight there. I did mention about, you know, potential survival mode. I mean, some of you could even be going through a bit of a midlife crisis, but yeah, I'm just getting like something's opening up here. There's something that, I don't know, just might show up out of nowhere here after this experience. And that's where I'm thinking this patience energy. It's like you could be doing the work and then all of a sudden, bam, something just shows up. And whatever shows up, it's like all of a sudden there's effort, there's energy, the hurt that you felt. It's kind of like, or the disappointment you were feeling with this Three of Swords about, I just been going through the ringer, you know, kind of energy. And then it's like, bam, there's something that shows up after all the work that you've done that basically says, hey, I'm interested in this. I want to know more about this. Like, and there's this new spark that enters that gets you, you know, flowing again, in terms of this emotional connection to something. Sixth chakra, you've got Two of Cups. And this is what I'm talking about. You're going from the Ace of Cups to the Two of Cups. So this could be something that you're either trying to call in, because there's been something lacking in terms of a connection or a path. I don't know. I just feel like something's coming out of nowhere. I really do, actually, that you're not expecting or anticipating. Look at this, guys. So you've got the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles here. So with this energy, I mean, I think it's, you know, pretty obvious here that whatever that you are, if you've been lacking and in terms of a connection, or maybe, you know, even what you're putting out there is like, oh, I'm happy single. I'm not interested in being with anyone, or after what I've been through, you know, how you talk about things is kind of sometimes what happens, right? It's an energetic thing that we're putting out there. But I feel like you may have felt like your relationship dynamics or love just wasn't coming in, or felt like, you know, maybe you've been putting out there with this sixth chakra energy. It's something that you've been wanting, but you're also seeing it's not happening. But something's happening here where that's changing, okay? It's like you're filling up your own cups right now after some energetic thing that's happening here that is working in the background of something you're putting out there. And this is further confirmation. And there's offers coming in. You've got a lot of new beginnings. Your Ace of Cups, so wherever there's this emotional connection opening up for you, I feel like it's turning into something that you're not expecting. But I don't even think you were seeing it, is what I'm getting, pardon me. But there's something definitely coming in. Six of Pentacles with this adjacent possibilities. Yeah, I think someone's giving to this connection that you weren't expecting. Yep, Two of Wands. So I don't know if you've already connected with this person or situation, but I am feeling like there's something coming in. Okay. So you've got the Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Three of Wands. So this could be like, again, you've been in a situation where that you've either left something or walked away from something, or you did notice, you know, it could have been a red flag for you that someone wasn't emotionally connected here, and you felt it, but maybe you kind of still put a bit of energy into it. And then something else comes along that's giving to this. And it's like, oh, they're just making plans, you're doing things together, whatever that may be. And you're recognizing this with the Three of Cups. It's like, well, this actually feels pretty good. You might be going out a little bit more, exploring a little bit more. Like I said, there's just something coming in, but it's after an experience that you've been through, or just thought, again, I feel like you're not putting effort and energy into it, and that's why this is working. And what I mean by that is that it's like you're not resisting it, so it's allowing. And a part of that too is like, it's just something that's coming easy to you because I don't know, I just don't feel there's pressure with whatever this is, because it doesn't look like what you think it's going to look like. And that's why it's working. It's like there's freedom in this. So I don't know, there's something really cool happening underneath this all. Magician in the Mirror. Yeah, look, you got the Queen of Wands with the Page of Pentacles. So there's something that is recognizing your energy that's very attracted to you. So something is certainly escalating in a good way from this Ace of Pentacles, saying, you know, like there's this new start that looks like, you know, there's potential here. And now it's like, how do I do more of this with you? Wow. Ace of Swords, Five of Swords. So there may be some conversation coming on in. I don't know, maybe you guys talk some truths here that bring a lot of peace, because the Five of Swords, maybe to most people, you know, conversations have been more conflicting, okay? But with you, or how this connection works, you guys can talk about anything. It's like, well, this is actually pretty easy. I don't know why I'm connecting these two energies. I feel like there's a lot of conversations that happen and that you guys actually connect and talk a lot. And And this is like a breath of fresh air. It's kind of like, hang on, how did we get here? And interesting, the Wheel of Fortune is 10, and then you got storm warning. What do I need to know about this storm warning for our Pisces? So you got a King of Wands and a Two of Pentacles. What else do we need to know? Wow, the Empress. One more. The Emperor shut the front door. That's nice. So you've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. I think there's consideration. What do I do with this? I don't know what's happened. There's something, I feel like there's just a little bit happening in between this. I don't know if it's someone's thinking or, again, I'm just keep getting, because it doesn't look like what you think it should look like. It doesn't, but it may feel like it, but it doesn't look like it. I don't know. Something's very different here for you that I think is like you're trying to also make sense of, but there's a lot of attraction. There's a lot of connectedness here. I do think that there's somebody here that you're connecting with that seems like a really strong partnership. But at the same time, you know, I don't know if you guys are just busy doing your own thing, or initially when you connected, it was like, I'm not sure about this. But the more time that you spend, maybe the more attracted that you're getting, or there's more, like something here is drawing you both in. And it seems like a pretty solid ground that you're kind of connecting into or coming into, it seems. Let's get some final messages in terms of this connection and situation and what the advice is. Wow. Four of Wands. Seven of Wands. Queen of Swords. I think someone's protecting themselves here. The Hanged Man. The Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So someone, you know, may be a bit protective over or certain. I don't know which energy it is, but I feel it both ways. Like this person, I feel, just doesn't let anyone in on who they commit to or who they connect to. But there's something about the way that you guys communicate, talk. I think there's this intelligent, I mean, there's attraction here. We definitely see the attraction here. But I like that. I feel this is your energy, Queen of Swords, is that you're still staying curious to this and just kind of witnessing what's happening here. And I think you might be surprised too what is coming through from this connection. In addition to you may be wanting to understand more of someone's intentions, how they see you, and things like that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting someone's protective over either the connection or over allowing someone into their world with this Four of Wands and Seven of Wands. But I don't know. Well, whoever this is, I feel if that's your stance, that's actually really good here. I think you're giving space to allow things to happen. I think there's a big part of, you know, protecting yourself, but being at ease with it, staying curious, exploring, having more conversations. But I feel like someone does want to share how they see you, how they look at you, and where they potentially see you in your world. Someone may, you know, state too, like they want, you know, to connect further in. They really believe in this connection, or in what you guys can build together. I do feel it's slow moving though. I don't think it's going to be going too fast, but I think it's probably faster than most, but in a sense of like connecting, talking. Wow. Again, there's not like pressure on it. And that's why this is just flowing nicely. And that's how I'm seeing this. And I think it's something that's keeping you curious, because whatever and the way that you're communicating, I think is capturing this person's attention, because I think you're no nonsense. You're sharing how you feel. You're very open to that. But there's also this, you know, I'm not seeing a lot of cups here, energy. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, but we do have the Nine of Cups too, but I'm not getting like a very strong emotional connection. I think there's a bit more of an intellectual connection and maybe attraction for each other that allows you to further explore whatever this is. So I'm going to leave that with you, dear friend. I'll catch you later. Bye.